Hi guys, good morning from the UK. Today is the 22nd of May. Let's take a look at US30 as usual. Now I am going to just turn off the indicators. Actually, I'm just going to turn off half trend and house street. Okay, so again, we are still on our challenge. I think if I remember correctly, we're up about 1.2% in our funded challenge. So this week, let's see how it goes. Now, just based off last week, I'm gonna go start from the daily as usual. What I did do though yesterday is I was just looking at the charts and I drew the just trend lines. You see, the thing about this is I don't really like per se. Like trend lines are okay, but we do have to bear in mind that everybody draws a trend line differently. Everybody has got lines drawn like how they see it. You guys get me? So it's never to me, it's like never the accurate move. Just to take trades off like break off trend lines and so on. You need more confluences if that makes sense. So I'm just going to close this. Okay, so but anyway, just as a rough guide, you can see that price is actually within the wedge, and right now it's just teetering here as what we saw last week. I'm going to delete this as well. Okay, so it's a bit clearer here. So we really want price to move in a particular direction so that we have structure, we have a trend, if you guys can understand, because without that, it's like price is just teetering. And what I don't like doing is just entering a trade off for the sake of it, when there's not really an opportunity, because when there's proper opportunities, you are going to get a nice move, which means you can catch a whole lot of pips and a nice in one go, and it's sweeter that way, rather than just teetering. So right here, I am still, to me, honestly, I do feel price is bearish, like it is gonna go down. But having said that, I do also feel like price is still for today, possibly even before New York. I don't know. It's moving so slowly, but having said that, I do feel like price is doing a retracement, and then possibly I'm gonna be looking for a deep sell, which gonna break past all of this and possibly even reach this range here. Okay, so I'm looking towards this order block here on the daily time frame. Okay. Let me just have a look at weekly. Yeah, I mean, can I tilt it in a bit? Let's see how that would go. Yeah, so if I do this way. Yeah, so price is at this buy order block. Oh gosh. But you can actually see that it has rejected this bit nicely. Again, mm, yeah, I mean, to be honest, guys, I really do think price is going to break and come down here. But having said that, prices retested this on a very short time frame, like I mean weekly, but you can actually see it's tested very closely here and rejected this bit. So possibly it's trying to do a break, do a fake out, and then drop right back down. Okay, because we do have order blocks, sell order blocks here as well. So it could really go out, do like a fake breakout, and people might actually think it's a breakout to the upside, but actually it is a fake out, and it's going to take all the buy side, the sell side liquidity, and it's going to come right back down. So this is my analysis really for the week overall of US30. Let's have a look at it again tomorrow, but today I might not even take a trade just because Mondays can be kind of slow, and again we are just doing retracement. Let's do the fib on this and see how it's going to go. Okay, let me just get the 1 hour chart, pull this down. Let me off the order blocks so that it's clean. Is it cleaner to do this? Okay, so I mean on a 2 hour, if you guys have noticed, it has bounced off this line here quite a bit. So you can see this line bounce here. So it is a small little uptrend, but I am going to just do like a fib on this, and let's see how much potentially it could retrace. So technically it has already hit the 0.382, so possibly up to a deeper. I would like to see a deeper retracement, possibly up to here. Like you see here, this is a nice support resistance line, which is a zero point 0.5 mark. This is aligns with this all these places where prices touched previously. Okay. But this is also an important zone, but I do think price is going to break that. So I do want to see a deeper retracement in and see how price moves at that region, and then and see if it drops. Otherwise, we are going to see price heading to the upside and doing a fake out. Let's see where we can catch the fake outs. Yeah, look, see all this were nice fake out regions. There we go. See, a lot of people would have been taken out here, thinking it's to the upside. Yeah, we do have a nice zone here, to be fair. Okay, so price could really be going for this high here, taking everybody out and then dropping right back down, guys. So again, it's just, but if it's not doing that, it's going to continuously go up. Then you know it's going to go up, come down, retest this, reject it, and then we're going to see an upside back up again. So either way, I'm just going to see what. But at the moment, I don't think price is going to drop. I do feel it's going to go to the upside first before it does drop, or it's going to do a fib to the zero point 0.5, to the zero point 0.5 or 0.618 golden zone and drop. So either way, let's just keep an eyes on this. It is currently doing buys. So um, this is my bias. Overall, I am bearish bias. I do think the bears have more power in this for the time being. Um, just because I don't see a bullish momentum, guys. I really don't. Look, can you see it's actually a bearish momentum like this if I were to draw like a parallel um this is basically a fake out. That's what has happened. People thought it broke out here, and they would have gone on a buy on this second candle here, which is a retest, and it just pulled them right back into the channel. So I do feel like this was a very solid fake out for people, because yeah, it is what it is. It's came back right back in, and we could actually see the same thing happening back again, or it's going to drop. But I am bearish on an overall bias, so I will be very careful entering buys. Just be very, very careful, and if you are taking buys, and you are in profit, be watch your stop loss and do adjust it accordingly. Take partials and do all the good stuff. Okay, this is something by on the weekend I watched a video, and it said one thing which kind of stuck in my mind. I want to share it with you guys too. Winning does not equate to winning a trade. Winning is equating to a good trading strategy, not strategy, but mindset. It's the rules that you have in place. It's a good trader. So when you trade well as a good trader, that is winning because that is sustainable, that is profitable, and that's going to give you good habits over the long run. It's not just winning a one-off trade, which could have been by luck. Because if you kind of overused your lot size, and we all have done that. If you've been trading for some time, you know that we all have this. We would have had this tendency where just that one day you kind of just put a higher lot size because you think that it's going to go your way, and literally took you all out, and you lost either a funded account, you lost a lot of money, and then you kind of curse and swear at yourself. You ask yourself why you did this, and then you kind of really blame yourself, and you cannot understand what made you do what you did. But you know what? The next day you do it again. So it is a trader's thingy, I call it. I've done it several times over. It's such a bad habit. It causes me a lot of anxiety, and the funny thing is it's something that I used to do repeatedly. So now I am actually training myself. It's no longer about do I know how to trade? Like that question is not in my mind at all. I think if you have been studying the charts diligently for years now, you should know how to trade. The only reason why I think a lot of people are not where they should be is really because of the trader's mindset. And so right now for me, it's focusing solely prioritizing my mindset and making that the most important thing and trading like a good trader should, not taking lot sizes which are just insane and then getting lucky one time and telling yourself that hey, that luck is going to go on again, and you do it and that's another time and then you lose everything. You know what I mean, guys? So just practicing good habits, because trading to me, I want it to be a lifestyle. I want it to be something that I can do it long term whenever I want to. And you know and so therefore for me to have that ability to be profitable long term, I need to have good habits. So that's the reason why I try to now keep my stop losses or my risk to 0.5 to 1% every single trade, because I think it's super important to know that you must be willing to you must be okay to lose a certain percent and not look back. Even though 0.5 for me still is painful, every loss is still painful, but getting there, to kind of know that it's okay to lose, kind of a thing. Do you guys get me? So but anyway, guys, so just be careful with your trading. Just having said that, there is another, for me, I would draw another nice zone here as well, because this is a nice leg out. I'm just curious if this would mark up as a zone. I think it would. Yeah, there we go. Do we see the zone here, guys? So, okay. And then this was the other zone that I drew, but it's not up yet. So I think it's just two-way up, maybe. Yeah. So, what is it there in the higher time frames? No, it's not. So it's just, yeah, it is. Can you see spot on kind of a thing? On a higher time frame, it's there. So, we've got this zone which I've marked up earlier here. So you need to, like I said, guys, this indicators again, they're useful when you're lazy to draw your own zones, but you need to be able to look at a chart and know where your zones are without the indicator. So for me, this is a target area, an area of interest that I think price could go back to retouch and then drop. But let's keep an eye on that. This is within the channel of what I was saying. But let's see, I do think price possibly could go up further and not follow the rules of the fib, but let's have a look. Okay, so this is just me giving you guys an analysis. Sorry, there's just key points that you want to bear in mind. The overall always look for your daily bias, weekly bias, what you think price is doing on a higher time frame, and then drop down, and then start marking up your zones. Have a very clean chart. Start with a very clean chart. Mark up your zones and think to yourself, ask yourself, where do you think price potentially could go? Have an analysis up, but again, it's never 100%. You're not assuming, but you're marking up based on your technical analysis that this is where you think price is going to go. But having said that, what you do want to bear in mind is price can do whatever it wants to do. Your job is to react to what price is doing. Okay, so just wait for price to go do its thing. Right now, because it's Monday, there's really nothing much going on. I think there's a bank holiday today for Canadian dollars. Not that I don't think it's going to affect US30 that much. But having said that, I think that it's a bit slow. I'm just gonna wait for New York Open. Let's see what price is gonna do. Right now it's going on an uptrend. New York Open might give us a bit of a push down and then go back up in the opposite direction, up again. So always this is something I've noticed as well. In between sessions, the candle that forms when session opens for each session, and then let's say you get a bearish candle for the rest of the session. Normally it's on the opposite direction. So this is something I've noticed, but again, do your own homework. I just want to take a quick look at VIX, the volatility index. Yeah, so VIX, it is showing up. I do think VIX is, yeah, it's teetering now, isn't it? I do think VIX is going to go up because you do have like almost a double bottom there. So I do think it's going to go up, which means that US30 might tank. But like I said, let's just see what price action does and see you guys back with another video. And if I don't take any trades, then I won't be doing any follow-up on the funded account. But if I do, I will do a video later today or tomorrow at the end of it and show you guys the update on the account. So see you guys and happy trading.